I saw that you even met up with the governor. What was that all about?
Yeah, so I had the pleasure. One of our staff members is a local mayor and was able to reach out and allowed me to participate in a conversation with the governor. It was largely his cabinet, and it was sort of a reflection of what his government, the state government, has been doing with regards to addiction treatment, and in particular the opioid crisis. So it was largely his cabinet with myself and one other program treatment representative, and it was interesting. Our governor's done a nice job, and his cabinet's done a nice job at addressing the opioid epidemic, as a lot of state governments have. But there's so much more that needs to get done. Anytime there's a loss of life, it's just a tragedy. And we know that people can get well. I mean, with treatment, people can really get well and move towards sobriety and recovery. So it was a unique opportunity. I did not speak long, but he did ask for some feedback on kind of if you had a magic wand, what's one thing that he should know as governor. And I took the opportunity to really speak about the need for more insurance coverage, because you spoke earlier about treatment, and listen, for many families the cost of long-term treatment is really prohibitive, and insurance companies barely cover 28 days, and we really just don't believe in the 28-day model. We don't think there's much efficacy there, and it has nothing to do. It's not a criticism of those programs in and of themselves. There's most people that go into this field are going in to help people. It's just a system that is set up to really not work very well, and it's a system that, when you take a step back, doesn't really understand the chronicity of addiction and what it really takes to allow people to have a really good opportunity to stay sober. And so, unfortunately, people, go in and out of 28-day programs without instead the investment in one long-term program and really doing the work that you need to do to be sober. So that was my reflection to the governor. I requested that he use some of his influence from a legislative perspective and some of his power as a governor to really move the insurance companies to provide more coverage, because I think that really, if we can really do that, then I think that we'll really see the numbers begin to come back up, and I think we'll see more and more people in long-term recovery.